Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to a brand new video on PrizePicks. Just to get my light on right there. But we got a lot of stuff to get into because it's Friday right now and it's the start of a huge weekend. Correlation is the best method to make money on PrizePicks. And we're going to talk about it. If you guys don't know, that's exactly what we do on this channel, right? You're probably not going to come on this channel and see us take plays like this. Although I do think this J line is getting a little high. That's not what we do, right? Because this is a not correlated play. And PrizePicks at 3x for a two-man lay like this, it's just not a profitable play, right? So if you want to see people do that, probably click off this video. What we are going to go ahead and do is play where PrizePicks gives us an advantage. And where that is NFL, college football, Counter-Strike, COD, League of Legends, Valorant, and the first half spots. There's a lot of places to make money on PrizePicks, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how, right? Not every single one is a good place to cash out on, right? But first up, do me a favor, drop a like on this video and also drop a subscribe so you don't miss any future uploads. And now let's move into the winnable. This is where you can get some free plays from me. You sign up for the free plan right here, and then we also got VIP passes, right? So there's a ton of VIP passes, and if you guys want to get VIP for completely free, all you got to do is text me the word VIP to this number right here. So this is a limited time deal. We're giving a free week of VIP. This is my personal phone number. I'm just going to go ahead and text you guys back. I'm literally texting people back right now. But you guys can get the free week of VIP. Just text me the word VIP to this number. Sleeper, Chalkboard, Underdog. I'm going to help you sign up for an app. It'll literally take you like 5 minutes. But just go ahead and text me, and then I'll get you in the free week of VIP. Now, let's move into some. First up, we're going to go to Counter-Strike. Problem with this is that, I mean, there's just, I don't know. I can't want to say a problem, but there's just so many good plays, right? There's like so much volume that we're about to smash on the VIP. But I'm probably going to leave these over for the VIP. Let's go ahead and talk about some. Where'd it go? Literally just thought it was here. League of Legends, right? So League of Legends is officially back. They literally just had Worlds like 3 weeks ago or maybe 4 weeks ago now. But they're back. You got some roster changes. It's super exciting. And, I mean, we get the first look at what these teams are really going to look like, which is honestly best time of the season to make some money, really. But let's go ahead and talk about this. One of my favorite correlated slips here is going to be Kratos on the under, and then we can see what kind of payout we can get right here. Yeah, it's really all over the place, right? Payouts are all over the place. PrizePicks does not really know how to price these lines, which is the best part about taking esports lines. Like, I mean, I could talk about this all day, but like if you look at a Shea at points, right? PrizePicks is going to know exactly how to price that line to the inch, right? Shea on points, Shea on PRA, literally any NBA player, honestly. And why do PrizePicks know so well? Because they're just copying off billion-dollar companies, FanDuel, DraftKings, who know exactly how to price these lines. Vegas knows exactly how to price those lines, so they copy it, right? You're not going to beat that. Straight up, you might have a lot of ball knowledge, but you're not going to beat that in the long run, right? Where you can beat it is where PrizePicks offers plays that FanDuel and DraftKings don't touch, right? They don't really know much about esports, and they don't really touch it at all because they know they don't have a market there, right? It's smart for them. They only need to focus on NBA, NFL, MLB, and a couple other sports because that's what most of their users bet on. And the less views this video has, I often say this, the less views this video has, the better for you, honestly, because that means the less people are locked into this system, this strategy, right? Because I don't really see many other people on the internet talking about this. But what are we doing here? We're taking two players on the same team in League of Legends on the under together, because in League of Legends it's super correlated, right? When the winning team is going to get a ton of kills, almost always the winning team is going to get a ton of kills, and they're just going to slowly dominate the game, and then they're going to go in for the win at the very end, right? And the way League of Legends works, by the way, you got 5 players, opponent team has 5 players, and you got to go take down their base. It's very simple, right? And the opposing team is not going to get a lot of kills, right? So in this case, you got Gen G, who are one of the best teams, or, I mean, you never know, right? Roster changes have happened, but they're easily a top 5 team in the world, right? Then you got VIE, who are, I would say, struggling to even be top 20. They might be a top 30 team, might even be lower than that, right? They're really not good. So we're taking these two guys on the under because we know, almost for a fact, that Gen G is going to dominate this map. It's just that clear, right? And these are low lines. We're taking them on the under, and we're taking them on the under together, right? And guys, there are so many lines up for esports. So many lines. And that's just one esport, right? We got CS2 here. That was the popular tab. We got CS2 with a ton of plays right there. Then we've got Call of Duty. with some more plays. I mean, this is honestly, they don't have that many plays because these always happen on Fridays. But, and then, I mean, I didn't even talk about football. Football is so broken for correlation. It's absolutely ridiculous. So we're going to go ahead and pair this with some football plays, right? So we got Kratos, we got Guri. And because it's Friday, right now we're on 4:30, I'm going to give a football play for tomorrow, which is Saturday, right? We're going to go scroll down here to the first half play. And we're going to take these two guys. Give me Mendoza and give me Elijah Surratt right here. I'll show you guys another broken system on PrizePicks, right? Most of you guys, maybe you don't know esports. That's okay. I'm telling you it's correlation. You just got to believe me. Maybe research the esport a little bit. You'll understand why it's correlated. With football, you guys know. Passing yards and receiving yards are correlated stats, right? Need I go any further than Thursday night game that just happened, right? What happened in this game? Well, when the quarterback went over on passing yards, Dak Prescott went way over. He had 376. Who also went over? The wide receiver 1 went over. And the wide receiver 3 went over. And the tight end went over. The only guy who didn't go over was George Pickens, right? So most often, when the quarterback goes over, the receiver goes over, right? Jared Goff, same thing. Jameson Williams had a great game. Amon-Ra St. Brown had a great game. So he hit the over. Jared Goff hit the over. And both of his top guys hit the over. Also, Jahmyr Gibbs had 7 catches for 77 yards because he's an absolute dog, right? So all 3 of the Lions' best receivers hit the over because the quarterback hit the over. This is not new things, right? When quarterbacks have good games, receivers are going to have good games. So what we can do is, instead of just taking Jared Goff, I think he's going to have a good game, we're going to take both of them as a game script, right? So we're taking 2 quarterback receiver on the over or quarterback receiver on the under, right? And in this case, we're taking Mendoza and Surratt. I think this one's going to be a great game. I mean, there's just so much hype in for this game, right? I don't think we should fade this because of how low the line is, right? And you just don't know with OSU, right? Like, everybody can come on here and say, well, they haven't had adversity yet, right? So they're probably not a good team. But then you could go and be like, well, they've won every single game and it's been dominating, so they're probably a great team, right? I would honestly say they're probably somewhere in the middle. I'm not coming out here saying they're the best team to ever play, even though I guess the record states that they might look something like that. I think they're around the middle. They're a very good team, but so is Indiana, right? Indiana's a very good team. This one could actually be more passing heavy, and Indiana's defense is what's going to keep them in this game, but that's besides the point, right? We're taking Mendoza, we're taking Surratt, and we're getting a 9x payout for what is 2 correlated duos. This is exactly how we build our slips on the VIP. We have a correlated duo up here, and we have a correlated duo down here. These 2 plays and these 2 plays are not correlated at all, but that's not the point, right? We're getting a 9x play from basically saying that 2 things are going to happen. PrizePicks is paying us out as if we're saying 4 things are going to happen, right? Leg A, B, C, D. We're only betting on 2 things, right? We're betting on VIE to not have a good game, right? That's his top thing. VIE to have a bad game against one of the best teams in the world. That's a very solid play, a very solid ask. And then the second one, we're saying that Indiana's going to pass the ball well in the first half. We're saying 2 different things, and PrizePicks is paying us out for 4 things. Because if Indiana has a good passing game, if Mendoza hits his line here, more likely than not, Surratt's going to hit his line. Because if we go over to receiving yards and we scroll down right here and find these guys, right? You got Surratt here, you got Cooper here. I'm honestly fine you taking either of them. Me personally, I'm going for Surratt, but it's literally up to you. I think either of these are great correlation if you go like this or if you go like this, right? But the point is, we're getting 9x for this. Pretty sure either one's 9x, right? We're getting 9x for this payout, and usually it's a 10x because usually, you don't play correlated plays. The reason it's 9x is because PrizePicks knows it's correlated, and I'm still taking it because 9x is not that big of a payout shift. I want to show you guys something. This is exactly why I'm the best in the game, and why I'm literally just copying my plays will make you so much money. Just straight up. If we go over to college football, right, and we try to use that exact same thinking, right, we'll just take Surratt. We'll just take Mendoza. Because, of course, these guys are both going to have great games, right? What is it doing? It bumps it down to 8x. So PrizePicks actually really does not like you doing this. And if you try to take other things, if you try to take, like, I don't know why, but if you try to take, sometimes they let you do it with longest reception, right? Receptions, they've got a goblin play. But the point is, if you're doing this as a correlated duo, they're only giving you 8x. But if you literally just do the exact same system, it's a correlated duo, but just in the first half, they're giving you 9x, right? So this is literally what I do for hours every single day, is just delve into PrizePicks, do a lot of trial and error, and see Which lines are they payout shifting? Where can we get the best value, right? That's all I'm doing. Which lines are they payout shifting? Where can we get the best value? And always looking for new ways to correlate, right? Whether that be esports, whether that be football, all these different categories on football. There's just so much to get into, right? Basketball, honestly, not that correlated, right? Not that correlated. We like basketball a ton for sportsbook plays, spreads, totals, all that kind of stuff. And if you want that plays, just hop on the VIP. We got that as well. But when it comes to correlation, which is the #1 strategy on this channel, it is 100% through things like this, right? It's absolutely broken. And the great part is we're just getting started, guys. We're literally just getting started. I'm about to go hammer this because, those of you guys watching this probably maybe a little bit too late for this, but this is one of the best plays. Like, I want to say this season, Drew Messmaker has been on fire. I don't care if it's too late. I don't care who he's playing, right? We're taking Drew Messmaker. We're taking Wyatt Young. Those guys have greened us out for so much money on the correlated duo, and we're not stopping, right? We're not stopping. So that's all I got for the video. This is my 4-man play of the day, free 4-man play of the day. And guys, I want to stress one thing before we get out of here. This only works if you do a ton of volume. If you copy my free play, it'll probably be a free 4-man play. 4 days in a row, there's a decent possibility that all 4 miss. And I'm saying that as someone who knows this is a profitable system. Why am I saying that all 4 of my plays could miss? Why am I saying that this one has a better chance to miss than it does to win? And why am I still giving it out for free? Because I know this is a profitable play in the long run. Okay, well, not this one, because this one with the 1/2s, right? You guys remember exactly what it was. Is a profitable play because it's a 9x, right? This is not your common -150 parlay or whatever most YouTubers like to show you guys. Most TikTokers or whatever you guys are watching. This is not that. This is the exact opposite of that. This is a profitable play done with volume. We're going to make money here, right? If we get 12 down in a day and 2 of them green, that's money. Does that make sense? We're not putting one play down and expecting it to green out, right? This is not a -150 parlay day where we just sweat the heck out of one single player prop to get, his alt line of 20 points or whatever the heck it is, right? We are putting down 12 slips and we need 2 of them to cash to make money. And we do that every single day. And we make a crap ton of money. So that's all I got for the video. I appreciate you guys watching till the end. I'll see you in the next one.